Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of our travel series. Today we have something truly special lined up for you. Today we're going on an adventure to learn about the Amhara people, one of the most fascinating and historically rich communities in Ethiopia. Their story, like a beautiful golden tapestry, is woven with history, culture and tradition. The Amhara people have a legacy that is as intricate and colorful as the fabrics they weave. High up in the mountains of Ethiopia live the Amhara, a proud people with a history that goes way back. These highlands are not just their home, but also a testament to their resilience and connection to the land. Think kings and queens, powerful empires, it's all there. The Amhara have been central to Ethiopia's history, with their influence stretching across centuries. They were the architects of some of the most formidable kingdoms and empires in African history. For a long time, they ruled a huge part of Ethiopia. Their reign saw the rise of monumental architecture, advancements in art and literature, and the flourishing of a unique cultural identity. Even today, they're the second largest group in the country. The Amhara people continue to play a vital role in Ethiopia's social, political, and cultural landscape. Their culture is amazing, full of traditions passed down from their grandparents and their grandparents before them. From their unique language, Amharic, to their vibrant festivals and ceremonies, the Amhara culture is a living, breathing entity that connects the past with the present. Music and dance are integral parts of their cultural expression. Traditional instruments like the masenko and kra create melodies that have been cherished for generations. Their dances, often performed during festivals, are a sight to behold, filled with energy and grace. And let's not forget their cuisine. The Amhara are known for their delicious dishes, such as injera, a type of sourdough flatbread, and doro wat, a spicy chicken stew. The traditional Ethiopian coffee ceremony is also a significant cultural practice, symbolizing hospitality and community. The Amhara are also skilled artisans. Their craftsmanship in pottery, weaving and basket making is renowned. These crafts are not just functional, but also hold cultural significance, often passed down through generations. As we explore the landscapes and communities of the Amhara, we see a people deeply connected to their heritage and environment. Their way of life, though modernizing, still retains the essence of their ancestors' wisdom and traditions. The future of the Amhara is as bright as their past. With a new generation learning and preserving their rich heritage, the story of the Amhara people continues to be woven, thread by golden thread. So join us as we delve deeper into the heart of Ethiopia, uncovering the stories and traditions of the Amhara people. Their history is not just a tale of the past, but a living narrative that continues to inspire and captivate. So, where do the Amhara live? The Amhara people are one of the largest ethnic groups in Ethiopia, and their presence is deeply rooted in the country's history and culture. They have a rich heritage that spans centuries, and their traditions are still very much alive today, mostly in the highlands of Ethiopia. These highlands are not just a geographical location, but a cradle of civilization for the Amhara. The landscape is characterized by rugged mountains, deep valleys, and fertile plateaus which have shaped the way of life for the people living there. They're really connected to the land. The Amhara people have a profound relationship with their environment, which is evident in their agricultural practices. Farming is not just a means of livelihood, but a way of life that has been passed down through generations. Many are farmers, growing things like teff, that's a kind of grain, wheat and barley. Teff is particularly significant as it is used to make injera, a staple food in Ethiopian cuisine. The cultivation of these crops requires a deep understanding of the land and the seasons, which the Amhara have mastered over centuries. Families work together, taking care of their crops and animals. This sense of community and cooperation is a cornerstone of Amhara society. Everyone has a role to play, from the youngest children to the elders, ensuring that the family unit remains strong and self-sufficient. When the day is done, they head home. The journey back home is often a time for reflection and bonding, as families walk together, sharing stories and experiences from the day. The setting sun casts a golden hue over the landscape, creating a serene and peaceful atmosphere. The women are super talented weavers, making beautiful cloths on special looms. Weaving is an art form that has been perfected over generations. The intricate patterns and vibrant colors of the cloths they produce are a testament to their skill and creativity. These textiles are not just functional but also hold cultural significance, often used in traditional ceremonies and celebrations. The men craft tools and jewelry from wood and metal. These artisans are highly respected in their communities for their craftsmanship. The tools they create are essential for farming and daily life, while the jewelry often carries symbolic meanings and is worn during important events. And guess what? Storytelling is a big deal. It's a way to pass down knowledge, traditions, and values. Storytellers are revered figures who play a crucial role in preserving the cultural heritage of the Amhara people. Their stories often contain moral lessons and historical accounts that educate and entertain. The older folks share stories of their ancestors, teaching the kids about their history and important life lessons. These stories are a bridge between the past and the present, ensuring that the wisdom of previous generations is not lost. Through storytelling, the Amhara people maintain a strong sense of identity and continuity, fostering a deep connection to their roots. The Amhara people love to celebrate. Their celebrations are not just events, they are vibrant expressions of their rich cultural heritage and communal spirit. Whether it's a wedding, a religious festival, or a community gathering, the Amhara people know how to bring joy and life to any occasion. Their traditions are full of music, dancing, and fun. Music is the heartbeat of their celebrations, with traditional instruments setting the rhythm for the festivities. Dancing is not just a form of entertainment, but a way to connect with their ancestors and pass down stories through generations. Weddings are huge parties, sometimes lasting for days. These celebrations are a blend of rituals, feasts, and endless dancing. The bride and groom are often adorned in elaborate traditional attire, and the entire community comes together to celebrate the union. The festivities include a series of events, from the engagement ceremony to the wedding day and even post-wedding gatherings. Everyone dances to traditional music played on cool instruments like the masinko, a one-string fiddle. The masinko's haunting melodies are a staple in Amhara music, often accompanied by rhythmic clapping and singing. The music creates an atmosphere of joy and unity, bringing everyone together in celebration. And the kra, which is like a lyre, the kra's soothing tunes add a melodic layer to the music, making it perfect for both lively dances and soulful songs. Musicians playing the kra are highly respected, as they are seen as keepers of the cultural heritage. One of the biggest celebrations is Timket. This festival is a grand spectacle that showcases the deep religious faith and the cultural pride of the Amhara people. Timket, which means baptism in Amharic, commemorates the baptism of Jesus Christ in the Jordan River. It's a colorful festival celebrating the baptism of Jesus Christ. The streets come alive with vibrant processions where participants carry beautifully decorated umbrellas and banners. The air is filled with the sounds of hymns and prayers, creating a spiritual and festive atmosphere. Everyone wears white and walks through the streets carrying special copies of the Ark of the Covenant. These replicas, known as tablets, are highly revered and symbolize the presence of God. The procession is a solemn yet joyous occasion, reflecting the deep religious significance of the festival. It's a time for praying, eating, and being together. Families and friends gather to share traditional meals, often prepared with great care and love. The communal feasts are a highlight of the festival, fostering a sense of unity and togetherness. Timket is not just a religious observance, but a celebration of community, culture, and faith. Let's talk about food. Food is important in Amhara culture. Their most famous dish is injera, a kind of spongy flatbread made from teff flour. You eat it with different stews, often spiced with berbere, a mix of spices that makes Amhara food taste so good. And no meal is complete without a coffee ceremony. It's a daily ritual. They roast and grind coffee beans by hand, brew it in a clay pot, and serve it in little cups. It's a time for chatting and being friendly. Life isn't always easy for the Amhara people. Sometimes it's hard to get a good education or go to the doctor, especially if you live far from the city. Changes in the weather are also a problem, making it tough to grow food. But even with these challenges, the Amhara people are strong. They work hard, have close families, and have a lot of faith. They're doing their best to make a better future for their kids. The Amhara people are an important part of Ethiopia. Their history, culture, and traditions show how strong they are. Even with the challenges of today's world, they never give up. By learning about them, we learn more about Ethiopia's rich history. Their story reminds us to keep our traditions alive while working towards a brighter future.